All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner, back at it again with a brand new video. Sorry that I keep doing these audio only videos. It's just a lot more convenient for me to make at any point in the day. But yesterday, The Rock made a appearance on the Pat McAfee show, where he talked about his lack of involvement at WrestleMania 41. Obviously, it's been a huge topic of discussion ever since WrestleMania 41 happened as to why The Rock was not involved in the Cody Rhodes versus John Cena match at WrestleMania Night 2, because The Rock was basically the focal point of John Cena's heel turn, where we had the assumption that John Cena sold his soul to The Rock and everything like that, that The Rock is basically the reason why John Cena is a heel in WWE right now. And a lot of fans, rightfully so, were pissed off about this fact. We're pissed off that the man who's basically the reason, at least in kayfabe, why John Cena was a heel is because of The Rock. Because The Rock gave him his soul. I don't fucking know at this point. But anyways, yes, a lot of fans were rightfully pissed. So The Rock came on Pat McAfee's show and explained it. I got an article by Wrestling Inc. pulled up right now. I'm going to read it here for all of you, and we're going to see why The Rock was not in the fucking match. I don't know. So I got it here. On Tuesday, Rock stopped by the Pat McAfee show to set the record straight. He confirmed a previous report by Dave Meltzer that he had pitched Rhodes selling his soul to him, though Rock claimed the turn would happen down the road. Triple H then proposed Cena turning, an idea Rock said he loved. However, it also led to Rock deciding he needed to take a step back from the storyline, believing he'd otherwise overshadow Cena or Rhodes. Rock said, "I made the call. I don't want to be involved in that. Let the final boss step back into the shadows. Let all the spotlight go to John. Let it go to Cody. Let's not make it about Cody's soul or John's soul. Let's let them do what they do." What? This whole fucking thing was supposed to be about the soul. That's why Cena turned his back. Like, oh, let's not make it all about the soul or whatever. So what? You know what I mean? I just think this is absolutely bullshit, if you ask me, but what do I know? We're just fans, right? What did Triple H say? Oh, don't be a critic, be a fan. Just take whatever we get. You know what I mean? Like, no, that's fucking bullshit. You know what I mean? I don't care what anybody says. If you're going to be involved in this storyline, and the whole road to Elimination Chamber, it was supposed to be, I want your soul, Cody. I want your soul. I want your soul. And then Elimination Chamber comes around, and we get that swerve. Like, Rock was right there. The face that Cena made. The movement that The Rock made. He is involved in this. And then all of a sudden, Rock is just like, oh, you know what? I'm not going to be anywhere near that. No, I don't want any part of this. What kind of bullshit, like, dumbass excuse is that? Oh, let's not overshadow Cena. Let's not overshadow Cody. Like, people are obviously still going to care about Cena and Cody. These are two of the biggest stars in wrestling right now. The past and the present. Like, obviously people are still going to give a fuck about Cody and Cena no matter what. So, otherwise, you should stay away, Rock. Anyways, the article continues by saying, I called John after Elimination Chamber, spoke to him, called Cody, and I said, I think the final boss work is done. We've established it. We just pulled off the greatest angle in the history of professional wrestling, other than Hulk Hogan turning heel back in the 90s. I said, this is amazing. We have 6 weeks. Now let's build. You guys go and crush it. I'll be right there with you, and I'm always here if you need me, but I think it's best for the final boss not to be involved in that finish. What? You mean to tell me that The Rock was just there for Elimination Chamber and it was just like, nope. Now I don't need to be there. Oh, but you know who does need to be there? Travis Scott. Yeah, sure. Like, that's all right. We can insert final boss in the end of the finish, but then where do we go? Rock said, there's other commitments that I have. I want to also be careful that we're not overstepping and leaning over our skis too much here. Can get involved in the finish, but I said, why get involved in the finish when the spotlight should just be on, in my opinion, John, 17, heel champion. What does 2025 look like if this man says he's going to ruin professional wrestling? That, to me, is the anchoring storyline. It's not so right now. We'll go back to it. And that's where the article ends. But what the article didn't really include was something else that The Rock said about why he was even there, why he was at the Elimination Chamber. Apparently, the TKO founder, I don't remember his name, and I really do not care about what his name is, apparently said, oh, come over to Toronto to help with ticket sales. Basically meaning this whole Cena heel turn shit could have happened without The Rock, which is like... And I like how The Rock was like, oh, I don't want this to be about Cody's soul. I don't want this to be about Cena's soul. When the whole build to Elimination Chamber was about the soul. That's something I don't understand. It just sounds to me like a shitty excuse for saying, hey, I didn't want to be there. There was no reason for me to be there. I got movies, I got media, I got Jimmy Fallon acting like my buddy, I got fucking videos with Kevin Hart to film. I don't want to be a part of WrestleMania 41. I'm on the board. I can do what I want. That's what that sounds like to me. So basically, we got intrigued on March 1st at Elimination Chamber. John Cena standing with The Rock in what was supposed to be this Hollywood takeover, what was supposed to be this amazing faction, like these two that used to fucking hate each other, now standing tall just at the behest of Cody Rhodes. Now it's just meaningless. Now it's nothing, because apparently the only reason why that happened was because, oh, we need help with ticket sales. I wonder why, buddy, when you're charging $20,000 for fucking floor seats at this point. I saw a video going around on TikTok and Twitter where Randy Orton was talking to some fans, and the fans were telling them how much the WrestleMania seats were, and Randy Orton was like, well, that's fucking embarrassing. And he's not wrong. I mean, Jesus Christ, imagine paying that much to go to a wrestling show. Like, man, I'd be bankrupt if I were to go. And I really wanted to go to Elimination Chamber in Toronto, but it didn't really happen. I'm glad. But yeah, The Rock wasn't at WrestleMania 41 because he wanted to take a step back. Yeah, I don't buy that. I don't buy that at all. But, you know, Dwayne can do what he wants. That's cool. Whatever. I don't know at this point. If The Rock didn't want to get involved, he needs to stay the fuck away. Get out of these big angles. Quit with the start, stop, and then, you know, all this shit. Commit to something, commit to an angle, or stay away. That's my whole takeaway here, because we wasted our time being intrigued at The Rock and John Cena standing together, and it didn't lead to anything. And sure, The Rock, oh, let's not make it about the soul, but you know what we should make it about? Travis Scott, the guy who literally busted Cody Rhodes' eardrum and punched him in the fucking face for real. I really wish Cody punched Travis Scott in the face for real, got that receipt, because that is insulting to the wrestling business. But it is what it is. I'm rambling on here. I'm just pissed off. But anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on The Rock's statement about him not being at WrestleMania 41. What are your thoughts about this? Do you buy this bullshit? Do you not? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. And ladies and gentlemen, if you are new here, be sure to leave a like, be sure to subscribe, be sure to turn post notifications on so that way you never miss an upload. And until next time, this has been your boy Will from Will's Wrestling Corner. I will see you in the next video. Be good people and peace. Later.